it's not quite summer yet, and for many of us over here where we live in this part of the world, it has never felt like summer at any point so far during the spring. But we have reached the time of the year where people are starting to engage in summer activities and getting out there and enjoying the great outdoors for whatever reason it may be, and getting the winter blues, the cabin fever out of their system, and just enjoying what the world has to offer. So I thought it made sense to come out and pay a visit to Costa del Sol in all of its glory, even if creepy frogs end up paying you a visit and they ended up getting crossing a path with someone. I'm pretty sure that that frog there is someone's quest as part of the start of the epic fetch quest in order to gain the right to confront Titan. So yeah, whoever that is now successful. The Nyx is successfully defeated, and that means their journey in agony is just beginning. But for the rest of us, our journey in having fun and enjoying ourselves for the coming summer is just beginning. So, with that in mind, greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here at Raw Autism for another edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog here on Final Fantasy XIV's Exodus server. So, this week is certainly been, at least here where I live, a indication that we have now gotten into the first coming of summer, because we have our first holiday weekend. And also apologies for the person who decided to get in their car and be on their way, but I have to give them the benefit of the doubt on that one. But yeah, in Canada we have our first significant weekends with a holiday associated on a Monday. Of course, the United States gets theirs next week with Memorial Day. And for both of our countries, that's our way of knowing that the summer season is now upon us. Not officially yet, because of course it starts on June 21st, but it also is pretty much our way of knowing that this is happening. It's really a great way to know that the temperature, even though it has not been very cooperative so far this year, is going to get warmer, and we know that we are going to be able to get out there and enjoy the world. I'd really love to take this opportunity to see what you guys have been doing to get ready for summer. Of course, everyone will be here when August comes around within the game for Moonfire Fair, and that certainly has been quite an interesting experience over the last few years. Some years have been better than others in Italy since it was moved here to Costa del Sol in 2015, so it'll be really interesting to see what they're going to do for Moonfire Fair when it comes around in August. But I'd really love to hear from you guys what you are looking forward to with that, and with as well as getting out for summer. What are your plans? What do you have in mind? What are you going to do? Post in the comments and tell me, because it would be really nice to get to share our summer stories. Like maybe also have some stories of summer activities that are things that you've done before that you really enjoyed that you want to share and talk about. I'd love to hear about them, and it would be really great to know about them. And then, of course, with the summer events coming up, also, you guys are probably aware that in the next couple of weeks I will be doing a couple more speedrun marathons, which will be my last ones before Shadowbringers comes out. And so next week there won't be a vlog because I'll be out of town, participating in the Games Finished Adequately live charity marathon events over in Toronto as part of the Anime North Convention. And in fact, on the Friday evening, I have the opening game. I've been asked to lead it off, and so that's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So it's really going to be a great experience for me. Definitely a good summer story to tell as someone who has not been to this convention in 13 years. I've only been to that convention once, and it was strictly out of curiosity because it just got randomly talked about on a TV channel, and they said, "Hey, this is going on." And I was like, "Okay, let's see what it's about." And yeah, I found out very quickly that an anime convention, if for no other reason, seems to be the one convention where it's like, how big of a sword can you possibly create out of cardboard and then wrapped in aluminum foil? That was definitely something I learned about an anime convention for sure. And then a couple weeks after Anime North takes place, got the word just last night that I'm heading off to Niagara Falls on June 5th to also speedrun Final Fantasy XIV for North American Speedrunners Association's annual live event there. So in both instances, it'll be me running the same category that I've been running in most of the speedrun marathons that I've been doing the 2.0 dungeons, playing Red Mage, and trying to get through them as fast as I can. So definitely would encourage your support and trying to do everything I can to get it out in the Final Fantasy XIV community that this is something that I'm doing. And hopefully it'll be the highlight of the summer before Shadowbringers comes around and we get to see everything that goes on with that game, because I was able to secure the week that Shadowbringers launches off of work. So just like with Stormblood, when we took Corinne into Alamigo and into Doma 2 years ago, I'll be able to stream every day for 3 times a day. Just like with 2 years ago, I'll be able to do it again this year with Shadowbringers. So you guys will have a lot of Shadowbringers to look forward to on launch week. I'm trying to figure out if I want to focus all my streaming on just YouTube, or if I want to do some of the streaming on Twitch as well. I'm thinking about it, and maybe something I want to do. But I'm also trying to see in the possibility of getting my PC replaced, because it is 6 years old now. And it is starting to show signs of wear and tear. So it may be only a matter of time, and it would be the worst thing if my PC goes and crashes once and for all while I'm recording content for Shadowbringers. That would just be the worst. So I'm gonna see if I can possibly get a new PC. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully, if things work out for me, I can get one. But we'll find out what happens with it. But in any event, looking forward to doing Shadowbringers live throughout the entire week of the launch week in July. It'll certainly be quite an interesting thing to do, and I can't wait to have you guys share it with me, because this will be a summer experience to remember for all of us who play Final Fantasy XIV for sure. And of course, we'll see what happens when the Shadowbringers main story comes around. Moonfire Fair takes place in August, and we see what Costa del Sol has to offer. So, with that, I'd like to thank everyone for watching this edition of the Tales of Eorzea vlog. As always, if you have a character here on Exodus or looking to create one on Exodus, and you're interested in joining our free company, we'd be more than happy to have you with us. So thank you very much, everyone, for watching, and until next time, everyone, this is Matthew at Navarro Autism, saying take care, and I'll see you soon.